and events you want to be known, then amp them up on Amp It Up, our new online radio station. We want your voice to be heard, so spread the word on Amp It Up. Contact us at 866-224-5422 for more information. Let's amp it up.
It's lunchtime, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from Studio A in the heart of Delray Gallery, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free at 888-565-1470 right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
An event.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. I am really excited today.
I see that.
I am so pumped up. You got alarm people in here. You got painting people. Look at that. Hector found XLRs. I love this guy.
Hector's the man.
Can I adopt you? Not Miguel, because we don't know if he's Miguel or Miguel.
Hector says, no, you can't adopt him.
I can? Thank you, Hector. Good job, baby. All right, welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. This is show number 2 from our new home here at the theater.
I have to tell you, I was watching the show this morning.
You like it?
I kind of like being able to see the cars through the drapes. We get enough that we don't have a glare, but it's enough so you know we got some sunlight and
You are
we
the
can see what's
funniest
going on.
person.
People can stand outside and
They can hold
wave.
signs.
There you go. We got a little
Mom,
window.
send
We
money.
got a window to the outside world.
Isn't that amazing?
I'm really, really excited.
I got to get the wrinkles out of it because it's been in a box, but I'll take care of that over the weekend.
It's impressive that the tablecloth we were using was actually a curtain.
It was not.
Yes.
What are you talking
We're
about?
using that as a tablecloth.
This?
Yes.
Yes, that's the AMP way.
I see that.
AMP uses curtains for. Your mic is not even on. AMP uses curtains for tablecloth, for everything else. You got to keep an eye on that because if it goes out, it means you got to change the batteries. But anyway, welcome to Brooklyn Cafe. Listen, caring is sharing. Share it out. We did a good show yesterday for our first show. A little nervous because I didn't know what it was going to look like. Everybody told me it looked fun. It looked nice. Come on down and take a tour. This thing about 2nd Avenue and Boca Boulevard.
Boca Raton Boulevard.
Now it's Boca Raton Boulevard.
Yes, it's the AMP way. I call it the Puerto Rican way because how you repurpose things is just amazing.
Amazing.
How you repurpose.
You like that?
How you knew that was actually a curtain and you pulled it out and you did it. I don't know where you came from.
I've been doing this for 20 years.
It's pretty impressive. Is all I
That,
can say.
that curtain, if you go to the WNN studios and you watch our 2 guests that actually do shows there, you will see curtains everywhere. Everywhere there's a
And
curtain.
I'm so glad we have our guest joining us today. Tracy is coming from Healing Moments. We've got Jordana Foster with us. We've got Yolanda with us from Allbits.
Allbits Tech.
Allbits. We have got a lot of technology people. Our alarm's being installed today. We've got Comcast coming
Comcast
today.
is coming. Everybody tells me, I bet. Now, do you know about the new gig that I have going with this?
No.
Manuel, a.k.a. Miguel, is going to be walking up and down in our Brooklyn Cafe colors, and he's going to be walking around, come on down, all through the businesses.
Really? You're going to start on 20th Street?
He doesn't even know it.
There's a couple cafes on 20th Street I actually want to hit.
He doesn't even know it yet. And then I'm going to do Hector will probably, I don't know, screen this thing and make it too loud. But Hector would do it, right? What do you think? Hector would do it, right? Like my nurse says, I don't want to do that. Hector would do that. If not, I'll do it.
I know you'll do it.
I got no problem
There's
doing it.
nothing that you won't do.
Right, can the cops arrest me?
I don't know.
Can I get arrested for soliciting or loitering or whatever those LOLs are? Yeah, I'm going to be moving. I'm going to be walking.
As long as you're walking, you're good to go.
And then what I'll do is I'll take Miguelito with me, and Miguel, you'll hand out the card. Can you do that?
This is so weird to do without any monitors or anything. I have to tell you, it's really
They're coming.
strange.
We found the TV screens. We found the monitors. All that is coming.
This is-
There are going to be more TVs in here than you. And look what they hung.
The Brooklyn Bridge is hung
The
up.
Brooklyn Bridge is hung up.
Ned Moulton did the bridge, and
I'm gonna
Mark
put a light on
Freeman
that.
did that, and Jay Harmon. We've got a little bit of our past. It's like getting married. Your past What is something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue?
I don't know. I got divorced
Right?
twice.
Yeah.
I have no
Right?
idea.
So this is new. We got old. We got borrowed. We got a lot of things borrowed. All the art and blue is.
Miguelito,
We'll find something blue.
get that microphone and give it to Bev. Because there's
Oh,
no
there you go.
microphone.
My dress is blue, so we're good to go.
Good to go. Welcome.
Officially.
Listen, if you want to come down, what is it?
2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard. We are in Boca. We're just north of 20th Street on 2nd Avenue, also Boca Raton Boulevard. Wednesday, we are having a Thanksgiving potluck luncheon. And yes, it is open up to anyone that wants to come join us and be a part of our I call it a soft opening. A soft opening.
Leave it like that so I can watch the
So
light.
Dr. Lee is coming and she's making Chinese food, and Mini Mitzvahs is coming, and you're
Is
going to
it
go to
true?
Presidente.
Is it true? What was it you said, Miguel?
No, she told me she's cooking.
Manuel, what was it you said?
Nothing. She told me she's cooking. So we
Is
are
she buying from
open.
where?
Hector, I think, is making
Doesn't want to
cookies.
say it.
And I don't know who else is bringing. So come on out. And it's just about giving thanks.
I got to ask
I'm hoping
you.
to get a surprise guest in also on Wednesday.
Oh, you're getting Chef Boyardee?
It'll be a surprise.
It's a
Do
Chef
you know,
Boyardee?
I used to feed my daughter cans of Chef Boyardee SpaghettiOs.
I used to love that.
SpaghettiOs.
With a,
Childhood
with
Can
a
you believe
tuna
that?
fish sandwich.
No, not with tuna.
Oh my God! A tuna melt with Chef Boyardee? I'm gonna start to
Those
cry.
those
I'm gonna start to cry.
SpaghettiOs, they stained everything. You've never
You
seen
remember the
a high
commercial?
chair stain.
You remember the commercial? Spaghetti.
Yes, the O's, and that's what she would
Meatballs
eat them with her hands, and it was just everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh my gosh!
I used to wear it like makeup.
I hope she's not watching because she would be
should do a
dying right now.
You guys don't even know what we're talking about, do you?
I know Chef Boyardee's spaghetti.
Do you? What about the ravioli? The meat ravioli, Chef Boyardee.
used
Meat
to love those. Were
ravioli with
questionable.
meat
I
in the
can't believe I
middle.
used to eat things from a box in a can, and now I'm like appalled by the thought of eating things from a box or a can.
What is wrong with you? Everything comes in a box and a can.
No, Entenmann's donuts and soup, all those things that are processed and
Processed,
preservatives and all that stuff. I don't eat any of that anymore. I don't eat a lot of anything anymore. But
You don't eat that. You don't eat nothing. You
know.
gotta hang out with me.
although I
eat.
heard Teddy told me one of the best sandwich places is right on the corner, Swifties. So we got to go check out Swifties sandwiches
we gotta
today.
bring them here. We gotta bring them in here to check it out.
So we've got a lot going on, and
Now we're gonna
Before we
in-
get to our guest,
We're gonna
yes.
get to our segment here, and one of the reasons that I want to talk about, one of the things I want to talk about is about shop small. I got something from American Express, and I find it very unique. Can you pick it up? Can you see it?
Yeah, if you pick it up, I can't see it.
Okay. I found this very, very interesting. You got to pick it up.
oh, okay.
I found it really interesting. They sent me these tote bags, and it says shop small because on November 30th, you're supposed to go out using an app or store, whatever the hell you want to use, and you take this with you and you go shopping. And they sent me tape in case you sell coffee. What's the coffee? Manuel, what's the coffee bags?
It's on the table.
Oh, there we go. If you sell coffee, 7 brands, you have to ship it. So on that day, you're supposed to give everybody a discount, like 15%. But it's called Shop Small. And it's interesting that I got this yesterday because the ladies are in here and they each have their own business of what's going on. And you guys are small business. You're not a box business like Publix or anything. Neither are we. Right. And November 30th actually is dedicated to your business brand. It talks about go out and support your local businesses. And it's just timing that you guys are here today. And I got that yesterday.
Pretty nice to be you.
It is. You can have one.
Yeah, as long as I'm not going back to Walmart, I'm good.
Oh, yeah. You
I
heard
am
about the
not-
story at doing at Walmart?
Oh, no.
2.5 hours.
No, more like 4 hours.
Oh my gosh.
To buy curtains that were too short. Now, she bought a broom. We were dying. Now, Dawn is only 4 foot nothing, maybe a little bit more. And she bought a 3-foot broom.
It's a bad broom.
It's about this big. So the only one that can use it is Dawn.
I got to Walmart at 2:30 on Monday after our remote. At 5:17 is when I got in my car. I got sucked into Walmart. And then I buy these poles. I put one in my car and a brake. So then I have to go to the return line to get another one.
I
Everything
didn't know
else
that part.
is getting donated to children
No,
in
it's
need.
not. We're taking it back because we need
Going
stuff.
back.
It's ridiculous. So she spent a guy, when he goes shopping, I go in, if I'm buying a light bulb, I go right to the light bulbs, I pick it and leave. not going to be looking around.
Well, no, but they've designed it so you have to go through the entire
what?
store
And?
to get what you need.
Are you guys that vulnerable to sales when you walk through a store? You have to look at everything?
You gotta-
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. And Target's the worst.
You think Target's
Yeah.
worse?
Target is the
You mean
worst.
late Tarats? What is it?
Target.
Target.
Yes, Target.
I'm much more of a Target
The
shopper than
toilets.
Walmart, is all I can tell you. But Walmart
You guys
kind
are
of
so
put me over the edge.
gullible.
And now we need a new cabinet and a refrigerator, and I'm already overwhelmed.
Listen, if you have cabinets that you don't, I need a 48 with a sink on the right. If you have one, write in, call in, let us know, and we could use it.
I bet if we give Freddie a piece of wood and a hammer, he could probably build us something really, really nice.
Oh, I could, but I'm not going to because I'm a little busy. But I'm going to tell you, I will have a cabinet in play before Saturday. I used to do that for a living. We can go to Art and Decor, whatever the name of that place is. They got them all over the place.
Floor and Decor?
That one.
They do?
Yeah.
Really?
I used to make a living there. They gave me an office in the back because I was there so much.
All right, because we got to put some new flooring in Studio B. We
They
got to
got
name
all
our
that.
studios.
I
We've got a lot
saw-
going on.
I
Our
saw
lettering.
bamboo flooring a long time ago.
I have to put our lettering up, but you know what? Slowly but surely, we are moving along, and it's nice. All I can say is it's nice to have a home again.
That's right.
This
Right?
is a wonderful, wonderful place.
You like it?
Thank you.
It's incredible.
That's
Such
Jordana Foster from
possibilities.
Ready, Set, Go Beyond on Tuesday nights, which will your new time next month is going to start at 7:30, but right now you're on at 6:30.
Just for one more show.
One
at
more show.
6:30 this
But we
Tuesday
are
night.
gonna grow your horizons as you see what's going on in here as well. We're gonna grow your presence. We're gonna come up with some. We have some other exciting news. Maybe tomorrow. We're going to New York.
Oh, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. We're going to New York,
next
baby.
week.
And they may even have a plane with the.
You ever
Women
been to
Cafe.
New York during the wintertime?
I lived in New York for 42 years. What you think? I
Did
left?
you ever like go to Manhattan and see
No,
Central Park
what's in
and
Manhattan?
Rockefeller Center
Yes.
and all that stuff?
Yes.
Did you
I
love
used
that?
to. Yeah, did I like it? There is a Christmas when the Christmas tree is in New York City and you're there for Christmas Eve. I'm going to tell you something. I will bet you $1,000 on the table that you would never feel anything like that. It is magical. It is what life is all about. And you got the ice skaters, you got the tree, you got that hot
Ready
chocolate
to get on a
going,
plane and go?
and it snows. Whoa, baby, I'm gonna tell you something. You gotta try it. You do it one time in your life, then you can go to heaven because there's no feeling in the world like that. It is the best feeling. I love Florida, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, it's green grass. I can't see snow on grass. It just makes no sense to me. You look in the fridge, you don't have ice in the refrigerators no more. So that don't work.
What do you mean?
If you want to snow, right?
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine, if you guys grew up in Florida, you ever seen snow?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I'm from Pennsylvania.
No, that don't count.
Yeah.
You, anybody
We
never
went-
seen?
Oh, yes.
I know people that grew up in Florida, they never seen snow.
That's crazy.
That is
Never
There
seen
is
it?
nothing like being in New York for the holidays.
It's the best.
city.
Can you
It's
believe
just
we're
a-
actually really getting to the holidays already? That
No,
next
I
week is
can't believe
Thanksgiving.
This year has flown by.
So fast. And we are officially, thank goodness, out of Mercury retrograde is all I can tell you. Because this Mercury retrograde, this one hit hard. This
Yeah.
one, but we came out of it. We climbed the mountain, and we're on the other side of the mountain.
Piece of cake. Did you see it? That an artist came to talk to me?
I was wondering who that lady was.
It's an artist. Oh, I don't know. Her card is somewhere in one of the. I got so many freaking
The problem
cards.
is when I give you cards, I never see them
Oh
again.
my gosh, Freddie, the Mary Poppins of.
Here, you can read that.
The
Read it
pocket.
on the air. She actually wants to hang art here.
Sammy Davidson, acrylic artist.
That's the sister to Sammy Davis Jr.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. You can hold on to it. She's coming Monday, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock or something.
Do you know the show you did last Monday with Leslie
No
on
idea.
Parallel Profile?
On what?
Parallel Profile. They talk about the cheek. Is it the cheek swab? And they see
Yes.
what you.
There was 5 components. to
Well,
that
do you know
show.
before that company launched, they came to us to help take that company on the launch.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I found a proposal for it in my archives.
Did you?
Yes,
Well,
same
which
company.
one of it? Which one of the 5 was it?
Parallel Profile. I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm just saying. But we've got Jordana with us and Yolanda. How's it RT 1220? I don't even know how the time goes so fast.
Yeah.
But you guys are doing really amazing. You're on the same nights, right? You're both on. You're
Monday
on
and
Monday. You're
Tuesday.
on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
And a lot of changes happening in December, but they're all good.
Yeah.
They're all good changes. We have to just always trust in the universe. And that was our show yesterday. We talked about energy and the energy of what is out there and how we can only push and push and push so much until we have to give it up to that higher source that we all either believe in or exists.
Right.
And that is the energy. And then it
You
just
feel
happens
that?
the way it should. The air conditioning?
Is that what it is?
Yes. I
I
got a
got
little
a chill.
Ooh, higher energy.
I'm multiplying.
Yeah, that would be the energy.
Now, I had a conversation with Yolanda Santana, which I've known you, what, close to 2 years now?
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I say to her, how's work? Because she worked for a company and all that. She says to me, oh no, I opened my own business.
All
I said,
bits.
when did you do that? She said, I told you this months ago. I think I'm losing it.
I know you're losing it.
So I asked her to come down to talk
Yes.
a little bit among her peers here about her business, about what she does, because I know that at 1 o'clock we're going to have Moby Poppy.
Yes. So Technology Thursday.
Technology Thursday. And at the same time, I know that Jordana Foster is a business coach because I seen you do your thing. I love the eyelid lady.
She's wonderful. Attitude.
That is
Tricia.
unbelievable concept about what she does. I just would like to see her expand. You see, the thing with small business is you got to make it bigger because you're smaller. Does that make sense?
You got to grow.
An ant can lift a human being if you look at the ratio of weight. Did you know this? You ever seen an ant pick up a breadcrumb? Its size compared to the bread would be like you picking up Hector, Manuel, and Teddy.
Are you making fun of me again?
No, because you're small.
But
No,
it's
I'm
true.
being
It's like if
serious.
we're going to think anyway. Why think small when you can think big? We're going to think anyway. So it doesn't, the
Think big.
limitations, think big, you know.
Think big and bigger things happen.
You know, it's
Think
funny.
When
small
you
and
think
smaller
small
things
and you're
happen.
already
Exactly.
limiting what you can do because you can't outwork or outperform your limiting beliefs.
That's right.
So if you're only keeping yourself in a box of what you can accomplish, no matter how smart, how capable, how much you want it, if you don't think you can, you won't.
And if you
And
start
that's-
saying negative things, like you ever say,
Uh-huh.
I love it when I talk to the kids and they go and say this, well, they're going to say no. Or they're going to say, I hate the word they're going to say. How do you know they're going to say it?
Yeah.
You're already thinking the negative because you want to weigh
You're
out
putting that out
a
there.
failure.
Yes.
If they tell you no, no is a complete sentence. Okay. Then I find another way to get to the yes. Mm-hmm. Right?
Absolutely.
Something that you and I talked about 2 years ago. When we met Jordana, it was at Noah Crane. And I said, I want you to go interview this lady. She looked at me, she says, are you crazy? I said, no, I'm not. Just go do it. And she did it.
But Jordana is a perfect example of starting with us and saying, I want to fly, I want to be bigger, I want to reach more people. And you have your amazing show now. And you are out in the community, you're networking. I see you all over social media doing your thing and blowing it up. You were just at an event, I want to say it was yesterday, but it might not have been. It
So
might have
I-
been on my feed a different day.
I think that was I doing coaching with my
Okay.
John Maxwell speaking and training, and so I was working with teachers and really working on communication and connection, and now we're growing that into so much more. And so that was just an amazing thing with them because when you, especially with teachers or anybody, but particularly with them, they are coming from such a service-minded, all about giving to others, the students and the parents and the community, but they weren't getting that back for them. So the training is such a really important component because when you can't pour from an empty cup. So when you can fill into them, and when I poured into them, I'm now going to be working with the principal on workshops for them and also DISC assessments and so many different things with the personality, because when you know yourself, you grow yourself, and when you know others, you know how to communicate more effectively. And it's just, so what I'm doing is, yes, I mean, it started off with my certification and all of that, and me wanting to do this on a larger scale, and
We
meeting
talked
with
about the
you and taking
certification
things.
thing.
Yes,
What was the name of that
the
certification?
John Maxwell. My
The-
John Maxwell
No,
certification.
you told me there was something
Oh,
else that you
so
did
the
for
DISC
people.
certification, which
Yeah.
I made we all have to have goals. And so I made a plan with my crazy schedule and 3 businesses that I was going to get that certification by November, and I did it October 31st.
And
I
tell us
did
what
it.
that, but
So
tell
that
it, but
was
tell
huge.
us what it
Oh,
is.
so you know how I can look at all of us, but if you meet somebody and they have a larger than life personality, and we already put them in we put them in a box and we figure, well, that's how they are. Or I'll give you another scenario. We might see that we're talking to a lot of people and we're talking to them the same way. We really need to understand people's different personalities and really to talk to that person, not just about what I have to offer them, but what is going to resonate with them. What's important to them? Somebody that I'm going to go in and I'm going to do a whole like, okay, let's get started and stop thinking the way you are and let's kick that to the back. They might want to cut to the chase. How much is this going to cost? What is this going to do for me? They might be what I would call a C personality, which is you need just the facts, ma'am. I need to know, cut to the chase. And you need to know those people. But then there are other people who want to be part of a community and they want a bigger purpose. So we're all a mixture of all these personalities, but because of this, I'm just thrilled to be able to offer that to people.
So, Yolanda, female business owner, and I have this conversation. See, I have an advantage because I get to talk about this every day because of Dawn. And Dawn has her master's, and she's a master's in communication, the whole nine. So it's really easy for me to be able to generalize and sort of think where you're coming from.
Yes.
In your world, you have a tech business.
Right.
Female owned, yes?
Definitely.
What makes you different after you're hearing these things? And one of the reasons I wanted you to be a host is to get that whole get it out there. Because when you have this get it out there, your brain changes. What are you doing as a business owner to make your business bigger?
So as a business owner, besides networking, because I think that's important, is also to build and cultivate those relationships with your peers and your colleagues in the community, but also advertising, Google AdWords, Yelp Business, mailers, you name it. You need to get the word out there. You need to advertise. You can't get more business unless you advertise. You've got to spend money to make money.
That's the whole thing.
And how do you feel about, because you do it every day, and you got to sometimes change your hat.
How do I feel about what? There's a lot of things I feel about. I should have taken notes as Jordana was talking, because first I go back to limiting beliefs. And when we left where we were, Freddie and I had we kept going back and forth, and we found this other space. And it was bigger than we had, but a lot smaller than this. And I said, you know what, let's just stay small and stay humble. And we were getting ready to sign the lease, and I wanted to sign it before Mercury retrograde. It was October 30th, and it came in, it was a bad lease. And it was just bad all the way around. And God pretty much said, no, you're going bigger. And this space has just been a gift from God and said, you're going bigger. And now we could have never fit in that other space.
No.
So I was keeping us smaller.
I didn't say nothing.
And on the other side, God went, no, you're really not. Yeah. We have a calling, we have a mission, and now we get to fill this amazing space with amazing people. But John Maxwell, back to when you joined us a couple weeks ago, Janine said, oh my gosh, I was with a John Maxwell coach. She was so impressed that you are John Maxwell trained. So I just wanted to give you that feedback as well.
Do you know what a John Maxwell is?
I am so curious.
So let's talk about that, because Janine is also, I guess, still life coach. I think that's what Janine, right? She was so impressed that she was sitting next to you as a John Maxwell trained coach. Tell people who don't know what that means. Why is that so impressive?
So John Maxwell's the #1 leadership trainer in, I think, the world. And he's a very prolific writer, which I'm a writer, and I'm declaring it here that my book will be written, published.
What's your book?
This year, 2020.
Nice.
Next year.
This is a running joke we've had.
No,
Where's
I know.
The
Well,
book?
the thing is, and again, this is what I'm working on. I keep adding to it because I need to finish what I've started with that book, and then what I've realized, my message is that there's a second book there, because it's just so much overflowing information. But let me answer John's question. Yeah. So John Maxwell is all about empowerment and leadership and communication, and there are a lot of coaching companies and coaches out there, but I knew that this was my calling, and I've been doing this even from my days as in advertising and as a copy director and in management. And when I was looking for a company to associate with and align myself with, those were the key components for me: communication and leadership and empowerment, but the writing component also. And I work from his books when I do trainings for corporations and businesses and individuals, entrepreneurs who need this more than ever, because we wake up every day and it's all on us. That's a good thing and it's a bad thing. If you're getting clients, it's because of you.
Well, let me ask you, communication.
Yes.
Important in business?
Oh my gosh.
Everything.
Extremely. It's like, I remember my dad telling me communication in business is as important as having a marriage. You want to meet somebody, you want to date them and eventually marry them, you got to communicate with them, right? You're not going to marry somebody you don't know, even though
You've done that too.
I've done that too. But communication is very important in business. Now, tell me about communication. Is it your product to the street, or is it the street communicating with you? Which is the part of the communication I want to be?
Well, let's go to commercial break, and we come back. We'll talk about communication
Okay.
because you communicate so well. Yes?
That's why my finger's green.
Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk communication, technology, and maybe B has something to fill in as well. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Natural ingredients and providing a safe alternative method for relief from many symptoms, creating a healthier lifestyle without the use of opioids. Use hemp bokeh products for improved mental health and overall well-being. It's safe, legal, and non-psychoactive. Our pure and high-quality CBD is from clean industrial hemp, then extracted slowly over days to produce the strongest and most effective products on the market, made in the U.S. with no synthetic ingredients. Committed to bringing our customers the highest grade CBD oil on the market. Our industrial hemp, it's organic with no solvents and pesticides, gluten-free, vegan, full spectrum, and third-party double lab tested. Our top priority is your health and wellness, and we are confident you will love our products and the amazing relief so you can enjoy the things you love to do. Try our products and start living a healthier lifestyle. Hemp bokeh. Good health and good sense are two of life's greatest blessings.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen. It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Sometimes you need to shake things up a bit, to be a little adventurous, to make your meals pop. Don Pablo Coffee Growers and Roasters has that special ingredient. That little bit of adventure in a bottle to take your dinner to the next level. So take a leap and try one of Don Pablo's fresh roasted specialty coffee meat rubs on your beef, chicken, or pork. You'll never go back to boring again. Go ahead, rub it on your meat.
Does your business Moby Pop? A new way to grow your business. Using a simple keyword, drive customers right to you with just a click. Customers will receive your personalized digital business card within seconds, with all your contact information in one place, including a gallery of photos, videos, and clear call to action that drives sales. Promote your products and services, or share a hot new listing with custom event pages and RSVP form, boosting qualified leads. Special offers and promotions are directly sent to your potential customers' phones with text campaigns, increasing foot traffic and creating a loyal following. Let MobiPop drive your marketing campaign. Focus on your business. Let MobiPop focus on growing it.
And we're back. What is this?
Oh, it is. I'm going to let Tracy talk about it.
Cleansing mist.
This is what you keep smelling.
I'm gonna put it on my
I've
hat.
sprayed it. I've gone through 2 bottles of this
Smells amazing.
energy clearing mist from
Except when you
Tracy
get it
from
in your
Healing
eyes.
Moments.
We changed the blends a little bit.
It changed the bottle a little bit too. The
you
label looks a
make
little
it?
different.
Yeah, we created it.
And it's all purple. Is there a reason for the purple?
Well, a higher vibrational color. My
Really?
place
We're
is
all purple here.
I'm
That's
in
why we
purple.
vibrated a higher color, higher vibration.
Look, you have a lot of purple in here.
We have a lot of purple in
And
here.
also the gold. The gold is a very healing. You know, in Chinese philosophies, gold is a very healing color. So my place is all purple and gold.
Have you been here before?
In here, never.
What do you think? Have you seen the place yet?
No, I'm so excited.
She's going to take a look around and
looked
she's
around
going
a
to do
little.
her magic.
Yeah.
Now, if you hear some noise in the background, don't worry. It's just the alarm system going in. So if you're a thief, it's going in.
The alarm's going in, yes. A lot of motion detectors. I got to love what we do. I've never quite seen anyone run a business like we do. We go to commercial break, I write a check. And you say to me, sign here, sign here, and can you get a check? It's pretty good to be you.
I'll give you a check in a second.
It's all good.
You reached the check. I couldn't reach the check. As a matter of fact, you want the check now? I'll give you a check now.
No, I'm all good.
I'll give it to
I'm
you.
just running a tab with
No,
you, baby.
I'm going to give you a check.
Cool. But it's really amazing. And every day a little bit more comes and talk about communication. Tracy knows she's been with us every step of the way because I've been getting Beamer therapy and then I got sick and I kept canceling and canceling and canceling. But I'm getting back and I'm going to get back to you and she's going to come do her magic here with Healing Moments. But we went to commercial break. We were talking about communication and why it's so important in business with anything is communication.
But
And
which communication? Your communication to the public or the public communication to you?
Yes.
Both.
And the thing is, it's about not just communicating your message or your purpose and passion and product, but it's the connection.
Right.
And that's what I was talking to those teachers with, and that's one of the workshops I do and one of the books that I represent with him. Because the fact is, a lot of us are talking. There's a lot of noise out there. But so what separates you is the connection. It's meeting where they are with what they need, with what you have to offer, and making that connection.
Did you have a
And
question?
so
Isn't that always our
have you
conversation?
guys ever met before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, we talk about that all
Now,
the time.
Well, how do you know what they need, then?
you ask.
Oh, wait.
And then listen.
But
then
people
listen.
actually tell you what they need.
Honestly,
Sometimes verbally and sometimes with body language or what they're not saying, actually.
Really.
You
Yolanda?
just have to be.
what they're not saying, I can see.
And you're on a whole nother side because you do the technology side. I mean, Tracy's always into healing. And she comes in, she has the conversation, she puts her hands on you or not, and you just feel the energy and vibration. You as well with life coaching, right? So it's a different center of space than technology.
With technology, you have to do an assessment. You have to ask many questions because there's a translation. People don't understand what they're talking about. They could say their computer is not working, and they're really talking about the monitor. So it's a barrier of terminology and lingo, and so yeah, you have to delve in deep and figure out what they want, what they need, and what their pockets can handle. So.
Yeah, it's
And that
Chinese to
assess-
me. Chinese to
Totally.
me.
And the assessment, I do a discovery session because I'm working with business owners. I'm working with entrepreneurs. So we do that assessment. I love that you said that. I want to discover by asking them the questions that they're not asking themselves. So
And those are the
that's where
hardest questions.
Oh, it
Yes.
can be very emotional and intense, I'll be honest with you. But we get through. So it might be business, but it also carries over into their personal life. So
And the two of you are very similar, not in what you do, but the approach, the
approach.
information that you're trying to get out of people, and how to help them with businesses. And where Tracy does it on a personal level, you get everything from people when they're laying on your table, right?
Yes.
It's like going to the hair salon. Somehow, you talk about a book, right? What people tell you when they're laying on your table.
Well, it has a lot to do with the fact that I care about them. And I always say my the biggest benefit or the thing you feel the most in my place is compassion. Compassion lives here. That's one of my taglines. Because when people understand that you care about them, then they're willing to open up and ask for help, or at least tell you what it is that they need.
Then I need to ask, is it harder to sell the concept of, I care about you, and the other person says, what do they want? What's in it for you? Like that deal. If it's too much of a good deal, it can't be real.
True.
Yeah, well, I don't sell. Okay, I share how I feel. I share my experiences, why I do what I do, which is really powerful because I have, 40 years behind me, 50 years behind me. But I don't sell, and I think that's the biggest benefit for me. That's what works for me. I'm not pushy. I offer, I suggest, and then I allow people to sit in what I've told them and why I've told them and how I explain what it is they need, and then I let them decide.
Good
And
choice.
what do you get when people answer back? Because I know I'm the worst at actually telling the truth to someone on what I need. For example, I saw you Tuesday when I was so sick. I don't think anyone knew quite how bad it was. Am I on?
You know what? I'm watching the button.
How bad it was, right? And I actually, on my way home, I called my daughter, and she said, do you need help? And I said, yes. And she said, you said yes? She said, Mom, in 28 years, you have never said yes, and you have never asked anyone for help. I'm on my way. I said, well, wait till rush hour, because it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And she said, as soon as the traffic dies. So I went home and I went to sleep, and she came, and she spent the night with me, and she took me to the doctor, and she took me for a test. But I never, ever asked until it got so bad that I physically couldn't move myself. So what do? You guys are busy. You're in one place with businesses. So if you had said to me and Freddie, oh, so what do you guys need? If I had said to you, oh, I want this amazing 2,000 square foot space and I want to do other shows, I would almost think that you were judging me at why does she want so much? So I wouldn't even be honest.
So that's a great question. So aside from what we want, I want to know why you want it. Because when you get in touch with your why, and when I delve further and we get to the heart of it, to the root of it, then it doesn't seem like you're asking so much. Because the reason is, like this amazing space, for example, it's not just about what you're growing for you, and yes, you're going to continue to be successful, but you're helping other people who have shows, who have businesses, to have a bigger platform and to have all of these opportunities. So is that being selfish, or is that being really good from a business perspective? So that's what I help my clients do, and it also helps me too, because I have really huge goals and aspirations that I know I'm going to hit and have continued to, but it's because the more people I'm helping get what they want, I'm getting what I want. So but it's about uncovering the why.
Yeah, and that why is so important, because especially in technology, if you don't understand what you have and what you want, maybe that new space, it doesn't have the capability to handle your business. And you need a space that's going to have everything, the Wi-Fi, the Ethernet. Who knows, it's going to be more expensive because you've got to pull all that cable. And you need to know why and what you need it for.
That'll be next week's activity. You want to come pull cable with us?
I'll be tired of people settling.
What I was going to ask also is in Tracy's case, sometimes the why is you have 150 million thoughts in your brain. And you can't settle on what you want to focus on because you got so many things going on. Sometimes just sitting. One of the things I love about this lady's place is that you can sit and sort of clear your mind and take one thought at a time. And sometimes just listening to what somebody has to say without saying anything else is enough, because it gives you a chance to catch your breath and sit down and think about what you want to do. Some people don't know what they want to do, but they got a whole bunch of, I want to do all this, and I want to do all that. And they're not even thinking about whether or not it's the right place, the wrong place, or anything. I wish I had a nickel for every business owner that I've known that has failed in 6 months, and it hurts me to see that. It hurts me. I've made a lot of money with a lot of different people in different businesses. Like you always say to me, you have over 2,000 jobs. You're right. I have done cheese to granite. But it's because somebody else had a dream.
You sold cheese too?
Off a truck.
You sold cheese off a truck?
I love it.
Like from Annie when they had like from Annie.
You take a refrigerated. This is something for you. You take a refrigerated truck. You rent. I did this when I was going to NYU. You take a refrigerated truck that goes down to about 31 degrees, and you go to a cheese factory and you buy a lot of block of cheese, and you sell it to every store in New York City. You make a bundle because they sell you this by the small.
Only
And I
you.
sold it. Only me.
You're the only man that could go to Alaska and sell ice too, I think.
So
I
and
could.
And you would.
And I would
For
make
sure.
it, and I
Right?
would give it a
For
color.
sure.
You ever seen pink ice?
See?
There you go.
You ever seen red ice? Purple ice.
Need some for here.
Piragua. You know what a piragua is?
Don't know. What is
Piragua, no? Piragua, snow cone, and they put the
Yeah.
syrup on it.
Oh, sure.
Did that too?
I miss those.
Don't eat those.
You never had a piragua? Oh, I gotta get you a piragua. Un piragüero is a guy who has the
The
guayabera,
shaved ice.
and he shaves the ice, he puts it in a cone, he hits it with a cone, and he says, what flavor you want? What flavor? You want tamarindo?
Tamarindo, please. Tamarind, yeah.
Now, and I want to bring up this little segment because you have gotten into the salsa business with your mom.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
We're going to be doing sofrito, Dominican style.
You know sofrito? You know sofrito?
My mouth is watering.
Sofrito goes in the beans. It goes in the soup. It's this green thing. They have it in red too, which is a different
Yes.
pepper.
Yeah, we're doing the green, and it's completely natural,
That's
no
hectic.
processing, and natural ingredients.
It's
I
the
love
best.
that.
Great.
It's the best. It's a delicacy in the Hispanic community.
We
It's
season
delicious. You'll
everything
love
with it.
I met a woman at the Empower Expo. Did any of you guys go?
I did.
And the woman, she was a keynote speaker. I don't remember her name. She was from Mexico, and she started her business making and selling salsa in Mexico. She grew it and got bought out for multi-million dollars by a huge, big company and wrote a book, and she's the keynote. I said, you did all this? She said, if you had said to me 10 years ago, you would have sold a salsa company for millions of dollars. She said, I would have told you you were crazy. She said, we had nothing. All we knew was salsa. I needed to make some money. And she was the keynote at the expo. And I have her card, an amazing lady. She lives in Tampa, actually. And she came over. So, the thing is, you never know.
You don't.
That's
Issa-
the incredible
Issa 10,
thing.
Issa 10 came on the set, and we were going to talk about her hairline, the hair products, right? She was so enthused by the kids in the. She said, forget about that. I want to talk about my journey. 15 years it took her to build that brand. It's world known now, but back in the day, she lost more money and hope, and her husband kept it going and all this. Issa 10, which is one of the best hair products, from my understanding, for women in the world. I don't know if it's true. I know it's hard to find, and people make all
Actually,
sorts
it's
of-
everywhere. You can get them in all the stores. But
Yeah.
And
My
she
hair's
started with
curly. I
that.
just put the mask in my hair. I don't even rinse it out. I just wear it with the mask, and my hair soaks it right up. Loves it.
that's
But
so
what
much
a
of what
journey
it
that
is,
was.
right?
It's a fact. Now, there's something in Spanish called chichaito. No, it's not chichaitos. Cáscaras, which is a cracker, white cheese, and a guayaba paste. Guayaba paste? You know guayaba? You know what a guayaba paste is? And you
Yum.
put it with a white cheese?
The
That-
Montego, right?
Yes. That tradition was for funerals in Puerto Rico and in the Caribbean. When you die, you went to the people's house, they gave you hot chocolate and this delicacy. So somebody took this now and they sell it in a combination so you can use it all the time.
Like a Lunchable.
Yes.
Ready to go.
I haven't seen that.
Oh my
Really?
God. They
Like
are
a Lunchable.
blowing it up. You go to Presidente restaurant, I'm going to get my potluck from there. You go to Presidente, they have it there. I'm like, wow. And the manager knows me now because I see things that I grew up with. Sugar cane. You ever seen the sugar cane?
Yes.
You ever seen the whole cane? You ever seen the
I haven't seen the whole game.
Oh, we have to do a trip to El Presidente. My father was a sugar cane cutter.
We can get sugar cane at the state fair.
What state fair?
Right, State Fair is right here.
What
at
state
the-
fair do you go to?
You can go to the South County.
Oh, the
Right,
county
so
fair?
up there. You go right here to Presidente, they have them. And it still has the stupid sugar cane leaf on it.
Yeah, we're going to go on Wednesday and do a potluck lunch on Wednesday. Wednesday, we're doing a Thanksgiving lunch.
Oh,
Thanksgiving potluck show,
Yes,
lunch,
everybody's
party, whatever
invited.
it is.
Where?
Everyone.
Just bring a
right here.
dish.
Oh, here.
And it doesn't matter what dish you bring.
We have plenty of room.
I just gotta get
That's
chicken
true.
for Teddy because
Yeah,
she don't need the
I have
rest
some
of it.
tables too. I'll bring them.
Yes, we just bring it. We got tables. We
That's
got whatever
right.
you
You
want
got
to bring.
tables,
Bring.
okay.
It's next Wednesday. What time is this?
Come at 11,
Come at 11.
11:30.
10:30.
Come whenever you want to come.
So we can set up.
Ask Hector, have you ever heard of what's the salsa?
Oh, sofrito.
Hector, you use
of
Sofrito?
course.
Is that, the hell was that?
He's a man of few words.
Have you ever used it?
Garlic, tomato, onion, green pepper.
He knows it.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
It's good, but it has a certain delicacy. Do you cook?
Me? No.
You know, Dawn, I think you miss your calling. I think you should cook Latino food.
You know what I've realized?
easy.
There's a lot of things I don't do. I don't cook. I don't do Walmart. I don't really like ordering kitchen cabinets. Ironing and steaming is not my thing either.
What do you
so
do?
clearly,
What do you stand there and
Right
say,
here.
you do it? You're like
This
my
is
sister.
it.
My sister goes, you do it, and you do it, and you do it, and
you know
do
what?
it.
I've realized there are a whole lot other skills that I have that I am much better at than those skills.
Exactly.
And I did them all, and I raised my family, and you know what?
Who
I
washed your
haven't done
daughter's clothes and your son's clothes? Who washed those clothes?
them.
You had them do it?
Heck yeah.
Freddie took my brand new washing machine.
Well, once they hit middle school, when they could change and dress themselves, I said, if you can take your clothes on and off, and my son would wear 3 outfits in a day, I said, you're going to learn how to wash your own laundry. And people looked at me like, how could I do that?
I can't wait for those
And
days.
I said, really? Because they put it in the washing machine with soap and they close the lid. What is so hard about doing that? And then
Well,
it goes into the dryer.
My son took it out, and it wasn't finished, and he put it in the dryer soaked. It flooded out my dryer. And he says, Dad, we have a problem. I had to go to the basement. I went, I said, get upstairs, get ready to go to school. I'm like, is this ever going to work? But I called Sears, and they said, yeah, just turn it on, it'll be fine.
You know, my kids didn't. I have to tell you, one of the reasons why, and Mom and Dad, I love you. When I was growing up, I never did my laundry until I went to college. And I remember calling my cleaning lady one day and saying to her,
Did she say I didn't clean clothes till I
I
went to
said,
college?
I don't have anything that's really white. I have things
You
that are
wear-
light,
wait, you wear
but I don't
sticky
have
clothes?
whites. But no, my cleaning lady, who did came to the house every day.
Your cleaning lady went with you to college?
No, so I called her. I called her and I said to her, what do I do with my lights? I don't have whites that can be bleached. What do I do with lights? And I think she rolled over laughing. She said, they can all go in one, and they go in by themselves. They
Dawn,
don't go with the reds, and they don't
You
go
made
with the
that
darks.
pink one day.
I haven't learned my lesson is what apparently happened.
JP, come in, honey.
We didn't even know you were here. Bring up a
Yeah,
chair.
Come, sit over here. You can cross the cameras. Don't worry. Take a drink.
But yes,
What
it's
was I
all
gonna tell
about
you?
learning.
You took this shirt, this thing, and you made it pink or blue or something.
It's the one that we have on the road. It's tie-dye, so you'll see. I think we should just have, my new idea is when we go on remote, I'm going to have people sign it, and then I'll be like the remote signing. So every place we go, someone will sign that remote banner, and then we have it. The
Well,
different
listen,
restaurants we
it's a
go
good
to and
idea.
everything we
Nice.
go.
I like it.
Yeah,
I
memories.
forgot to announce. Hey, Teddy. Are we on Amp It Up FM? Forgot to announce that. We now have our own online radio station, ampitup.fm. You can go on there, ampitup.fm, and you will hear all the live productions on there. Your show is actually going to be taped and put on there.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Unless I decide to make it live. I'm still debating on that. I want to see how this works out. But you are going to be online at our radio station, and all of our producers are going to be DJs. We're going to give them an hour to DJ the music and everything else that they're going to pick and select. I forgot to mention that because it's almost 1 o'clock. You didn't remind me. Again, I gave you a check.
Thank you. I was really kidding, but I'll take
No,
it.
you weren't. You weren't kidding. And national audience just watch whatever.
You know,
And then I
yesterday
paid
was
her.
National Botox Day, by the way.
Yes. How'd that work out for you?
I didn't go, but I think there should be a National Everything Day. But we're gonna let's go
Tracy,
to commercial break after we come back.
Before we go to commercial break, do you know when I was younger and I thought Botox meant you got an injection in your buttocks? True story.
Buttocks.
That's right. That's right. My dad had a girlfriend
But,
who was bipolar, and he
Buttocks.
thought she had a dental problem. He kept saying to me, "Oh, what's wrong with her? She says she's bipolar, but she's really angry." I was like, "Dad, it's not a dental problem."
That's hilarious.
Bipolar, dental
Bipolar,
problem?
bimolar,
Bimolar.
So funny.
bipolar,
That's
bimolar.
good. But I thought Buttocks was Botex. Botox was
JP,
Botox.
you good? I'm glad you're hanging out. You paid for graduation.
So you're
What-
officially graduated?
Yay,
Did you feel an artery harden?
Congratulations.
Did a nerve pop? Do you know that now the real deal begins, JP? School is the easiest part of your life.
We actually have our first event for JP to plan. It's next Wednesday. You have 6 days. And it's going to be a Thanksgiving potluck, soft open, right here in the warehouse bay as we decide what we're doing with it because it is open for discussion. But let's do a party. Let's invite. I think B and Ed are going to work on a banner and promote it out.
See if B's gonna be here. Is E gonna be here?
E is not coming back till December.
Why? Where's she go?
I guess she's working. Although December's a week away, so right?
Yeah,
You think
that's
that
right.
it's not so bad?
Right.
thinking it was like
It's-
months.
It's a
It's
week
not.
away.
Manola, you gonna be here?
Yes.
Are you gonna be here or are you gonna be in Spain? Does anybody ever talk anymore? Is that a yes?
They grunt. They head nod.
You're gonna be here. And what about Miguel? Gonna be here? Hector, you'll be here, right? I need to get a head count to see how much pernil I'm gonna bring. And I gotta bring chicken for Teddy Pendergrass, because she doesn't eat pork. You don't eat pork either, right? You do or you don't?
I think Teddy
Yeah.
ordered Uber Eats. Is it a mess out there? She's out there cleaning it?
Teddy's dealing with an issue.
What happened, Teddy?
What's the matter?
Someone decided to bring, I bought coffee and a sandwich from Starbucks, and she decided to bring it on a bike. And so everything spilled all over the bag, all over the sandwich. I'm taking care of it just so it doesn't leak everywhere now.
Call him, tell him to put him on the air to see.
Coffee and a sandwich, and she delivered by bike.
Do you know,
Seriously, I wish
I-
she had a GoPro, because that would have been a great
I
segment.
would've-
2 miles away.
I would
That's
eat
hilarious.
it. I would eat it because it's gonna go down the same way it's in that bag. I mean, that's just me. But
No, it's like spilled, like there's no coffee in it. It was all on the floor leaking, and it must have all came out when we put it on the table. I put it on napkins, and it was all over the table. I just cleaned it up.
shop small.
So,
On that,
there you go,
Hector,
christening. It's
Wow.
okay. You're christening.
we're going to go to commercial break. When we come back, let's talk to Tracy. Let's talk healing moments. I think Gen G is coming, so that'll
Oh,
be great.
good.
We'll do some
Yeah.
Moby Pop and a little more going on with the Brooklyn Cafe live in our new studio. We are at 2400 Northwest 2nd Avenue, which is also Boca Raton Boulevard. So come on out, join our fun, and we will be right back.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Sometimes you need to shake things up a bit. To be a little adventurous, to make your meals pop. Don Pablo Coffee Growers and Roasters has that special ingredient. That little bit of adventure in a bottle to take your dinner to the next level. So take a leap and try one of Don Pablo's fresh roasted specialty coffee meat rubs on your beef, chicken, or pork. You'll never go back to boring again. Go ahead, rub it on your meat.
Specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carbon Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Sexy, seductive, and beautiful. Looking for a professional and talented photographer? Danielle Boujon specializes in capturing flirtatious and tasteful images for yourself or your partner. Located in South Florida, Danielle really knows how to bring out your inner beauty on a shoot. Visit her website at www.daniellebuljan.com or call her at 561-305-2241 to capture your most desirable moments.
Farrow Law Firm, standing up to corporate bullies, using innovative, aggressive, and effective strategies to resolve disputes effectively and timely. Contact us at 954-252-27 9818, online at farrowlawfirm.com, and on Facebook at Farrow Law Firm. We look forward to being of service to you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video, let's...
Welcome to part 2, which is 3 minus 2 plus 1.
Because this segment is brought to you by
Moby Pop.
Moby Pop. Get your Moby Pop.
Get
To
your
get the
poppin',
Brooklyn
poppin'.
Cafe Moby Pop, all you have
Pop
to
your
do
pop.
is start a new text message. No, don't say that,
What?
because that's not so nice.
How many licks does it take to get to the middle of a Moby Pop?
55312, and in the message, type in cafe.
And happy birthday.
CAFE. Pop your pop. Happy birthday, Jen. That sounds so catchy. Yet we're not going to use it.
Pop it up, baby.
Still no, but you'll keep thinking. We got you.
Do you know that if you go to the beach and you have some Elmer's glue and water, and you make a ball and you put some Elmer's glue around it, you can make bowling balls. You can make all sorts of stuff.
Okay, well, we'll run that by the market.
Well, I want to write Moby Pop on it and have like a display of Moby Pop balls.
Again, we will submit that.
Even Tracy's like, oh, that's lovely.
I'm just thinking out of the box.
And there you have it. So yes, you can download our card, text 55312, and the message is cafe, and all of that information will populate, is what I say. Our address has been updated. We haven't seen you in a while. You look beautiful. E was in last week, and he's going to come do some lettering, so the cafe logo will be up. The AMP logo. I think
He's the best, by the way. I was just at a networking function. It's called Master Networkers, and we belong together. He's the president, I'm the secretary, but he does all our printing. So B Square Studios has done an amazing job. So shout out to them.
he gives us the price, and I said, well, what's that for? And he listed. I said, but is it for? He goes, that's for everything.
Yeah, that's for everything.
I said, that's for everything.
He's one of the best in the trade.
And I'm still ready
really
to go.
is.
I'm really still going to email him back. I said, are you sure that's for everything?
Right.
Because, wow. All I can tell you is wow. Because all we've been doing lately is setting up and writing checks. And I feel like we've got a real business. We go to commercial break. Some guy comes in. He goes, I need a check before I go. I'm like, yeah, here you go. And Comcast is
And
coming.
she screamed at me on the air, so I had to give her my head.
It's all good. So Wednesday.
People are writing all over. That's right, Freddie. Pay your way. Thanks a lot, guys.
Wednesday, we're doing our soft opening. We're doing a Thanksgiving potluck lunch open to anyone that wants to come. Freddie's going to go to Presidente. I think Hector's making some cookies. Dr. Lee's bringing Chinese food. It's just an open house, kind of just to say thank you because we have so much to be grateful for.
You know, we haven't uncorked the champagne. Nothing.
I think, why don't we do it on Wednesday? I got to find the champagne.
No, gotta wait all the way till Wednesday.
I got to wait till I find it.
Can't we drink from here to Wednesday?
I do. Actually, I have one bottle of wine that we got from
That
Steve-O.
is so sorry.
I
I
have to
can't
find
open Steve-O's wine.
I have to find the box of wine and champagne.
I can't open Steve-O's wine.
Gives you reason to get a refrigerator so we can chill it. And I have to thank very much Organic Movements because they are letting us use their Ethernet right now until we have Comcast. So we are wired through our next door neighbor, and Courtney and Connie have really been amazing. Talk about great neighbors.
That's great. Yeah.
It is great. Dawn and I did a whole class with like weighted drumsticks. Girl, halfway through the class, I was like,
But do you remember
Oh,
at
I
the
wanna
end of that
do
class?
that.
We'll do it again. Do
Yeah.
you remember the end of that class? You and I looked at each other. This was in May.
Right.
And we went, wow, this would make a great
we
studio.
did. That's 100%. We walked around the whole place. Talk about, you know, how I believe the universe brings all things together. We walked around that space and we said, what do you have available? This would make a great space. And we saw every room they had. We were there far after the whole
Yep.
thing. Yep. That's cool.
And here we are.
Yep,
Now
and
we
here you
share
are.
and now we share a door with them.
That's,
This place hasn't been rented in over 20 years. It has
Wow.
been empty.
yeah, waiting for you.
Wow.
That's
it.
the amazing
That's it.
thing, right?
How many times have we come back and forth here? 3, 4 times.
The landlord's been incredible and all of it. Yes, we
Good
just
stuff.
kept coming back and And here we are. So yes, Thanksgiving,
So
JP's going to
exciting.
start inviting. I know I'm not cooking, but Presidente can cook. We can even get some sugar cane. And I'm
don't
not
keep
letting
tell-
Teddy order it.
Don't keep.
Teddy's
That's
can't
a
order it
mess
from
out there.
Starbucks.
Teddy's the mess out there. She's
Have you
having
ever heard,
Uber Eats
if you
problem.
have, write in and let us know if you've ever ordered Uber Eats and they've delivered the coffee on a bicycle, because apparently it's really
Yeah, in China
not a
they
good
do
thing.
that. In China they do
Not
that.
coffee.
That's what happened.
In China they do it.
She had a very
they go up in
soggy
the mountains
sandwich.
and everything.
what-
Triathlon.
And you missed it because Tracy sat down the last hour and she says, "Do you know Jen from Moby Pop?" She says to Yolanda, "Because I love my Moby Pop."
Yep.
Tell us about your Moby Pop.
My Moby Pop is awesome. My assistant did a bunch of content. I must have 12 pages of content. So my first page is, email me, text me comes to my phone, call me goes to my office, and then all my services. And then if you click on a specific service, every service has its own page.
Well, let's talk about
And
some of your
pictures
services.
and
Because
pictures
look, I
and-
have them all here. I saved them in the move. It came with me. All of these.
Oh, those are some of our favorites.
And here's a question.
Yeah.
Now,
Yes.
I was really, really sick last week, and everyone kept telling me to go for IV. I wasn't putting any more of any foreign substances inside my body. But now that I'm healing, but a lot of people are sick. Are there services that you offer to help people get back into balance?
Yes. So I have Beamer therapy services, which really help stimulate the immune system. We know that. A recent organ transplant is the only contraindication because it stimulates your immune system. Infrared sauna is great for kind of just getting the rest of that bug out and rebalance your body a little bit. I have some really great essential oils, and some really great
me see.
inhalers. I have an inhaler that I just took on. It's called Respiratory, and it's organic essential oils that you inhale. Like, remember the old Vicks inhalers?
saying that.
Mhm, like that. Nova did a study on it, and it showed that it kills virus and mold. So I brought them in on Saturday, and by Saturday night, they were all gone because everybody's traveling, and it's perfect
Everyone's
for a
traveling,
plane. It's
getting
perfect
sick.
for an airplane. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, some really cool things.
And you just got your Moby Pop, and you've got a big event
And I
tonight.
just got my Moby Pop. I'm
You know,
so
I'm-
excited.
Not for nothing. I
He's
swear to God, I
upset.
feel like the forgotten child. Now I did get an email talking about let's start the text campaign.
That's not
Do you know
ours.
why you have no items?
I know, because we don't answer our texts, our emails. Well, we've been busy. Look who's talking, right? We had a plan with her like 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and you got busy and you couldn't be there, and we had to move. We had a few issues at the radio station. We've had some issues moving in here, and I mean, they're
I
putting
know, but
up.
it looks beautiful.
They're putting up
It
an
is.
alarm
It's
system
gorgeous.
when we're
The
out there.
pictures are amazing.
My son gets mail at my
It's funny,
my
yes, they're
house.
installing the alarm system right now. We're running our cable through our neighbor's door, right? But it's no,
Comcast is
no, you wouldn't do anything different, right?
No, that's
No.
exactly how it goes.
So
Yeah.
is that going to be the new thingamajiggisness?
Isn't it pretty?
It's beautiful.
So for my Moby Pop, you would text healing to 55312. But if you're in front of me, you will just scan my, what do you call it?
Okay, so how do I do this, Jen?
Yeah.
It depends on your phone.
I gotta
The majority of the newer phones have updated their cameras, so if you just point your lens without taking a picture, a web page will shoot down, and then
Oh,
you
really?
click on
Let's
it,
see
and it
if
goes
that's
right to Tracy's card.
It does. It goes right to Tracy.mobypop.
Yeah.
Yay.
Look at that.
Oh,
and
I'm
it pops
becoming
right up.
So techie. Not bad for a healer.
Wow.
Yeah.
In a half a second. That's amazing. We don't even have Wi-Fi,
I was just
right?
gonna tell you, already it's a higher
Holy
quality
smokes.
Wi-Fi than where you were.
And we're not even hooked up yet.
That's right.
Open trade.
Look at that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
We got to get that.
I'm
You can
so
wear it all
excited.
the time, Freddie.
Oh my God, Tracy McDonald, is that you?
This is what I love about this community with you guys. I am all about the healing arts. I mean, really, I do healing, music, but we were talking before, technology is like Chinese to me. And I'm so excited because I've met so many cool people that are actually helping me. This is like so amazing. This has changed my business already, and it's only been, a month?
A month, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited. And these, we had the old ones where you take the card, you put it in a pouch, but if you know anything about me, no, it's got to be like whatever everybody does. I have to do something just like 7 clicks up. So we found a company that actually did it all in one, and it's on recycled plastic. So we stick with the theme of this idea of be kind to the environment.
Yeah, sustainable. Yeah.
This is recycled plastic. And what's on the other side when people can just text it? I love the QR code though. That's amazing. Can
beautiful.
you imagine all the people
I'm
that you
not
run
talking
into
to
in
you.
a day? They can scan you.
You know, we got so many kids in here. Why don't we have this? This is so cool. Look at this. This is her at store.
Oh, he's still on your Moby Pop is what he's doing.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's very cool.
I have to say, my assistant Julia did a great
She
job.
was awesome to work
Yeah,
with too.
yes,
Awesome.
she's so good.
Yeah.
You got to do this, JP. This
We
is
have one.
unbelievable. We have one?
you
We have a
I
Moby
don't have a
Pop.
card.
We-
I got a little card thingamajig.
You don't have a scanner, but we have a Moby Pop.
Do you know if I had one of those, everywhere I go to eat, everybody would have us.
All right, so by the end of today, we will put your order in because I'll just make it up. I don't even care if you approve it. We'll do it today.
I don't
there
need
you
to
go.
approve it.
Prove
I
it.
trust you.
You know exactly what we do and what we need.
I love this. This is pretty cool.
So, is there an essential oil or a
Did you see the
scent
menu?
I can put through here?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We've got some really
I don't.
cool
wouldn't even
oils
know which
that we
one
would
I'm
do.
gonna. You tell me.
Well, I'm gonna bring over a box. I have a few that I think, but you also have to, it has to resonate with you as well, because I don't want to burn something in here that you really don't like.
Okay.
So I have some really cool ones, great for cleansing the environment, great for killing bacteria and virus, great being uplifting, for mood. So some really cool ones, yeah.
Clearing energies would be nice because I'm
Do you put
walking
it
around.
in a diffuser? Is that what you
I think we're here. Well, I do space clearing, and I have a Keller Williams account. They have 300 employees, and I go to their place every few months, and I go in with sage sprays and incense and drums and flutes and everything else.
cool.
So I'm going to do that here. But to stay here, yes, I think you should put in a couple of diffusers and maybe one or two with different oils in it for different theme, different moods.
You know when you go to the doctor's office and they use those plug-ins and you can smell it down the whole building and you go, oh gosh, I can't even handle this.
It's the worst thing for you.
It's the worst thing. That
Yeah.
stuff is just so bad. You're
Yeah.
still on her Moby Pop.
No, I'm on her Facebook now.
You having fun?
This is unbelievable.
Oh, because we link to whatever you want us to link to.
I
So-
never knew she even had a Facebook page until now. This is unbelievable.
Kidding?
You
No,
share
I
from
gotta-
it all the time.
No, you share. I don't share. I like to put our show when she's on there on this spot so that people can see her
You can do that.
healing this.
So funny we're talking about essential oils because tonight I got invited to be a participant in Symphony of the Senses. So it's at the Cornell Museum at Old School Square.
Oh, in Delray.
It's a concert series, and this one's going to be Symphony of the Senses. And they asked me to come in and do the scent part. So every room, every sense will have a different room. So there'll be someone else doing massage and touch. I'm going to be doing scents. So I'm going to be in there with all the essential oils and those
Nice.
inhalers and the vibroacoustic sound. I was going to bring the bed. They really like that idea, but it's short, and I think it's a lot for that bed. But I'm going to bring the speakers.
Oh, that'll
Bring
be
a
great.
small
But
bed.
I want to say about scent, that for me, so we're looking for a space for Moby Pop to move to. I've gone to several buildings. I walk in, if I don't like the way it smells, I'm like, nope, and I turn around
Yep.
and leave.
Get
that to me is huge. Number
Yes.
one, I don't even see the space yet. I just say no and I leave.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah, smelly place is not good.
Yeah.
Are you
So I
related to
created-
me? Because I really think you must be.
we all must know each other somehow. That's how I feel. So I created a signature scent for healing moments, and when you walk into my place, that's what you smell.
Really?
Yeah.
You have it on you?
I actually
got it
have some in the
somewhere.
car. I think
Yeah,
you
I
guys
wanna
have
smell it.
one. That's the signature clearing spray, but I actually have
It's scent.
a signature essential oil, which has frankincense. By the way, frankincense is in the paint in my place.
What are you doing?
You can have it in
Lavender.
here.
And then tangerine and mandarin. So the lavender's healing, the frankincense is for that real deep connection, and the tangerine and mandarin is for the happy and the uplifting.
Now, can you create, like, if Moby Pop in our new space wanted a new scent, is that something you could do?
Well, I created it in combination with an aromatherapist who was doing that, and she's really not doing that anymore, but I have a couple of other contacts that we could do that with, yeah.
That would be the coolest thing.
Yeah, you'd have your own signature scent, absolutely.
I think I had
Signature
one. I don't know where it is.
Right? And you can put it like in a little button, so whenever things are going a little wacky,
Yeah, you do have one.
Yeah.
you have it?
Recycle bottles?
I do.
Here.
I do. Yeah. Oh, I love it when people
Turn
bring me
that
their
black thing
bottles and I
There's
can
some
just
bottles.
refill
Turn that
them
off.
rather than keep giving new
There
bottles.
you go.
Yeah.
I know this is like I shouldn't tell anybody this, but
This
we
is
do have
the,
an alarm
uh,
system
this,
now,
This is
and
the clearing spray scent.
I've got all
So
kinds
this
of things
has-
in here.
Radio
So,
station.
This is
Lisette
yeah, this
Quiñones,
is the-
my cousin,
the
says
sage
hi,
and
and Marty
rosemary.
Cat says hi, and Troy, we're
Smell
working
that
on your
rosemary on
coffee,
you,
bud.
so.
Yes.
we're a little busy right now. We're in the midst of a move, but we'll send you out your 2 bags of coffee.
I changed it up a little bit yesterday. I added some other
Which one
oils
is that
to
one?
it. This is the clearing spray.
It's funny because I'm shaking this as I'm walking around the studio, spraying
Hey, you
everything.
hit me in the eye with it.
And I said, I think it crystallized.
That's mine.
So I open it up and try and pour
not
it,
mine.
and I try and pour it out, see what the crystals are. And there was still water in here. You said there's rose crystals in here.
There's rose quartz crystals in there. So
Which is
rose
amazing.
quartz is heart chakra, higher vibration. So this is infused with lots of love.
That'll help
Yeah.
you get there.
Yeah.
You remember in the old days when you used to walk around and you had your own music? Because, everybody needed their own music, right? Now you walk around with your own mist.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, maybe you put it on, you put a little button or something and it shoots out a mist. When you go into the bathroom and you
Like
used to
Spider-Man?
spray. No, you used to spray in the bathroom, remember? And you went, what is that? And it used to do it like every couple of minutes.
The funny thing is, I was
We were
talking
talking
to
about
Jen,
price.
and Jen told me that she has a spray that you spray on your face. And then you told me this is what it is, or it's a healing moment spray.
Yeah, so I had been somewhere like a while ago, before we even actually met,
Oh.
and you had a whole bunch of stuff out, and I bought one,
Uh-huh.
and I walked into the radio station like 3 weeks ago, and I said, "What? I have this."
And you put it on your face?
I just spray everything.
Well,
Really?
I do have the Kangen water machine, which produces beauty water, which is very tightening for the skin, very healing for the skin. So I did some sprays with the beauty water.
I got a specific question for you. What do you do when somebody has yeast in their body?
Candida. You're talking about candida.
Gesundheit, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not a doctor, but we recommend certain things. I work with a naturopath that comes in, takes a little bit of your blood, puts it under a microscope, and if they can see it, then there's cleanses, there's diet. You have to change your diet. Candida feeds on sugar, so feeds on
Back to that
sugar.
again. That's the third message this week on sugar. Okay.
Yeah, Candida feeds on sugar.
And the yeast is a pathway to inflammation.
Oh, absolutely.
Diabetics, unfortunately, are high in yeast, and there's a liquid I want you to look at.
She has it.
Oh, you have that liquid.
The life extensions? Not life that's in the bottle that you got from Leslie.
Did
That
you
guy
tr-
came in, he gave you the
Oh,
bottle.
yes,
Have
yes,
you
yes, the
tried
Life
that?
Force. Oh, yeah, I have it. I'm sharing it. Yes.
That
Yes.
is unbelievable.
Yes. So we're using that. So Life Force is an adaptogen. It's a combination of products.
Adaptogen.
So adaptogens help your body deal with stress, adapt to stress. So it's got ashwagandha, it's got matcha, it's got ginseng, it's got all kinds of really good. I share it at my place
That
too.
is the best thing
Yeah.
I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
holy
He
smokes.
loves it.
Yeah, I do
love it.
too. I do
Between
too.
that and the patches from Susan yesterday, we had one of our producers had an earache.
Uh-huh.
No, he has tinnitus.
Tonight he was like this
Oh.
and like this, and he put a patch on yesterday, and he says, "Am I losing my mind?" It went away.
He
Yeah.
said, I don't bring it in my ears
Yeah,
anymore.
I got my patch on too.
Do you?
Yeah.
You have that patch from Susan
I do.
also?
I do. And let me tell you something. Yesterday, I must have done 5 really big, giant massages, big guys that I don't normally do, like just regular massages all day. Every time I leaned over my table, I was checking in, like, what's going on? I don't even have a little bit of achiness. Not even a little bit. At the end of the day, I had all this energy. Where's your patch?
You've got very nice feet, Freddie. That's
You know
unbelievable.
A plate fell on my leg.
Oh.
And
You
it
know, I don't even
hurt.
see what
I
he
was gonna
does
say,
on the
that's
side
not
of
where
me
it
and you're
goes.
pointing.
No, I had this was all bloody.
Oh.
I put the patch right here for
That's
3 days.
amazing.
And look at it, 3 days.
Yeah.
Did you take a before picture?
No, because I didn't.
Can I take an after picture?
You need to do that.
You're gonna take
Really?
it out?
Yeah, let me take an after picture and send it to
I
Susan.
didn't do it because I didn't think anybody would believe me.
I can't believe we're actually doing this on air. But
know.
yes.
I didn't believe anybody would believe me.
We were
And she was
packing
here
up that
yesterday.
day.
We were packing up.
You know, our big TV has the mounting plate, which is huge
It
and
weighs
it's
like
heavy.
50
And it
pounds.
slid down the day we were moving, and it cut him.
And
Which-
it hurt. I'm gonna tell you, I
Yeah, I can
cried.
imagine.
I cried.
And as a diabetic, Linda went crazy, running for Band-Aids and everything to clean you up because she said, this is not good. That's incredible.
Yeah.
You should have seen it
That's
cured in 3
amazing.
days,
That's
right?
cool.
And I'm sitting here and says, what am I gonna do with this? Because nobody's gonna believe me.
That's incredible.
And then I looked at it last night because she was here yesterday. I'm like, this is unreal. She sent another one where they had 38 stitches on the hands. And the lady put it here for 3 weeks, all gone. The hand looks just like
The
normal.
hand is all gone.
Happy birthday. Yes, she went like that.
Why do you think nobody would believe you? This is the challenge in my business.
Because unfortunately, my brain is small. And I took it upon myself to think that others wouldn't believe something. I was wrong. I'm saying it in that I was wrong. And I told Susan I want to blow this thing up. She went and met with David DePino to a medical seminar today, and she met doctors and everything yesterday.
Yeah.
She had a great day.
Yeah,
But
awesome.
this stuff really works. And if not, look at my leg.
I'm going to post the picture. I'm going to send it to Bev, and she can post a picture.
You're going to post a picture.
I'm going to send it to Susan.
Why not?
Yeah, Julia said
birthday.
that she's sleeping like a rock. Julia says she has sleep problems, and since she started using it, she's sleeping like a rock.
Have you tried these patches?
I have tried the patches. I had them on. So I know it works differently with different people. So it all depends on like
It takes
how your
longer
body
for you.
responds.
For you, it's going to take
She's
longer.
my soul sister. Let's just put
You know,
it
it's
that
really
way.
funny. When your brain is as active as yours, it takes a little bit longer to get around the mountain.
You know what? It stimulated my brain.
Any more stimulation,
Between
your
the
ears are gonna
patches
pop.
and the Somaderm, I was like bouncing off the freaking walls. And that was when we were moving.
Oh,
I was
boy.
like, bing, bing, bing. I was, poor man.
You should run like 30 miles. Run from here to New York, and you
Did
come
you
back.
get?
Run, Forrest, run.
Did you get sick after that?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So you just
She
burned out
crashed.
your adrenals.
Yes.
Yeah,
As I
lovely.
crashed the next week.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
You
what
could burn
happened.
out an adrenal.
Yeah.
I don't know what
So
an
you get
adrenal is, but how do you
adrenals-
burn that?
Adrenal fatigue can make you really sick. You know,
What
we
the
have
hell is
adrenals that.
You know what that is?
That's why you need adaptogens.
That's why I have to go to Healing Wellness.
You want to talk about that?
Can I put my finger
Because
on
everyone
an
wants to know
adrenal?
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was a mess.
So,
Yeah.
so our body can only tolerate so much, and we have balancers that help to produce hormones and chemicals when we need them, and relax the other chemicals that relax us when we don't. So basically, we're not supposed to be in fight or flight 24 hours a day.
Oh, we're not supposed to.
You didn't get the memo.
I did not get the memo.
So when you're in it, and your body's producing all this cortisol and creating all these problems, that you put an overload on your organs, and then they burn out.
That's exactly
You
what
know,
happened.
creative
They can no
thought-
longer do that.
Creative thought is the hardest thing because you're doing it all the time. Wake up, try to go to sleep at night, and you wake up again, and your creative thought is always going. You got a business, and you got to be creative in. And you begin to burn yourself out, not because the business is hard, but because you want to constantly change it and make it better, right?
Yeah.
So what begins to happen is, I don't know if I got one adrenal or two or maybe three. I got to get a few more. You feel tired. So I took that stuff, and all of a sudden, I don't know if it's worse though, Tracy. I can go till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning without sleeping and just keep going, but that's not healthy either, right?
No, that's not healthy either. So your adrenal glands are on top of your kidneys. So you want to
What kidney?
kind
I lost a kidney when I was 12.
No, you did? No. But for you, kidneys are important.
No kidding.
Diabetics, they're
Look,
very important.
It's great if you have a lot of energy, and it's not bad that you have a lot of consistent energy. But
Physical energy or mental energy?
Both. But you have to be smart about taking care of
about
your
it. That's
body.
it. That's the end of the
Because
conversation.
guess
Gotta be
what?
smart.
You burn out. There's no business. No business.
So you should take care of yourself so that you can continue the business.
Absolutely.
Is
It's
that the
like being a
message?
mom, right? You want to take care of yourself so you can take care of your children.
Self-care.
This is your child.
It's that thing with the mask on the
I was
face.
just gonna say, that's why the oxygen mask comes down to you.
Exactly.
And then when it's secure, you place it on somebody else.
Exactly.
Do you want to hear a funny joke?
Exactly.
We were on a plane one time, I was with the ex-wife, and the mask fell out up there. Accidentally, they all came down. We don't know why.
That's scary.
And Michelle had the baby, and I grabbed it first. She said, "Stupid, what are you doing?" I said, "Shush," and I took hers too.
Happy birthday to you too.
Happy birthday to you.
Actor, let's take a commercial
Wow.
break. When we come back, let's talk about Moby Bop
What do
and
you think,
Freddie's
JP?
way with words. He's so sensitive, isn't he?
So,
We'll be right back.
The way you live your life says a lot about you. The way you choose to commemorate your lifetime can say even more. It's a single event that speaks volumes. So how do you celebrate a life? Dignity Memorial providers believe that your memorial service should be as unique as you are, reflecting your personality and your passions. It should be a perfectly tailored send-off, a fitting tribute for family and friends to celebrate the person they love. We're professionals at catering to your every need, right down to the catering. In fact, no detail is too small. So when it comes time for a fitting tribute, we'll see that your final wishes are beautifully fulfilled. It's what Dignity Memorial providers are known for. And why you should rely on us to see that your life is well celebrated. The celebration of a lifetime begins here.
For social media platforms and television, AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
Do you want to enhance your love life with flowers? Rejuvenate love, life, health with flowers from Blossom Moments? Weekly deliveries to your home, your business, hospital, or even senior centers. Give us a call at 561-951-6343. Blossom Moments could also coordinate your wedding or event. Contact Blossom Moments at bmgevents.net. For all of your floral event needs, large or small, call Blossom Moments. 561-951-6343. And we look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddie S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in for a cup of coffee or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. Don't forget, sharing is caring, and to like this video. Let's reopen the cafe doors now. Back to Dawn and Freddie S.
Welcome and
we're back.
And we are back at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
We're back. You know what this is?
Bottle of wine. Bottle of red.
It says New York Sound.
Never too early.
From our friend Steve-O, the #1 DJ in all South Florida. Probably all over, because he's now doing gigs all over the country.
He is.
And he's just getting bigger and bigger. He's in New York. He texted me this morning. He's coming down here because Steve-O, New York Sounds, and the Brooklyn Cafe may be doing some business with the warehouse. To be continued, but I can't open it because he says, if you open it, Freddie, I hit you over the head with the bottle.
I'm going to open the box. It's labeled wine, and then I'm going to find it.
It's over there.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Everything is over there. And over there, the amazing thing is when you come see this space, everything that is in here we had, other than this table, at the old studio.
Yeah.
We have filled up 3 rooms and almost a warehouse. I don't know how we fit it all into that other space. Is that incredible?
But when you get more space, you get
It's
more
like a
stuff,
closet.
and then things just like
You spread it out more.
Yeah.
It's like a closet. And what's
It
happening?
was condensed. And there's a lot going on here. Now, this table is temporary. It's when
Yes.
it's sit, you're going to have more room.
Yes, everything's going to get rewired and running wires, and it's a work in progress.
Now, I'm being asked, are the art pieces that are being shown
For sale?
For sale.
Some of them, yes. Everything that you sing here is for sale. My new Dawn Media and the bridge, not so much.
But that one, the purple one, I got somebody asking me.
All right, we'll get a price on it.
I need to get a price.
That's actually what Dr. Lee said, is if we put prices up,
No,
we could
this one
sell
right
everything
here.
on the air.
Look at
Do my
Vanna White.
That's my banner.
Vanna White.
What's happening with Moby Pop?
All this
Everything.
stuff, everything, you name it. So we are so excited that we were able to bring really high quality products to our clients and keep up with that idea of sustainability. We have our text message marketing that is going on.
What is that?
So when you start, you're a business person, right? And you lay awake at night and you're thinking to yourself, how can I get more clients? What can I do to get more customers in the door? So then you sit down on Facebook and you say, I know, I'll do a Facebook ad. And then they get, would you like to boost the ad? Or you can't do this with that, or that's not an organic ad. Or and then you can't find your own ad because of the algorithms keep changing. Yeah. And then you spend whatever it is they ask you to spend to boost it, and then you can't find the engagement, nor can you tell other people to get the ad. So it becomes just a whole rigmarole. What we've done is we've taken that equation out, and we create these really dynamic landing pages for your text message campaign. And it's a great, whatever your call to action would be, you know, healing moments. If you've had a chronic illness and you want to get better with the chronic illness, you would go to Healing Moments and they would put out a text blast. Especially now, we were just talking about how everyone's sick. We do a dynamic page, it takes you right to Healing Moments, and you can schedule an appointment.
So does that mean everybody gets a text?
Those people who opt in will get a text. We're what's called permission-based marketing. So you opt in. So when you do 55312 and you put the short code, and that's the short code, and the keyword in, those people are opting in. So what we at MobiPop do is we create dynamic marketing materials that you drive people to your subscription page. So then you can go back and really like do a deeper dive with them about what you do, and they get to know you. Because you can put videos on, whatever you'd like to put on. So now, if I'm a little nervous about walking into Healing Moments, I already know who Tracy is and what she does. And sometimes I get a little nervous going to spas because I'm not sure what their pricing is or what they offer, and it's awkward. But now I already know because I walk in and I've already been on the page, and I can say, I've seen these 4 services. I'm interested, however, I'm not sure if it's for me. Let's do a consultation. Done.
Now, can you use a campaign for different things?
Yeah.
Because, you know, we have about 400 things going on at the same time.
Had to talk about adrenal burnout.
And Dawn actually helped with the help of the guys and girls. They put together the magazine, which is now being called Cafe Press.
That's B. I think she's changing the name.
Cafe Press. Okay, so I took Cafe Press and they emailed it to 2,000 emails. And the response rate wasn't great.
Right.
So I took it and I sent it to 100 texts
Right.
and said bathroom reading material.
Right.
And they all opened.
Right. So the text rate opening is 98%. And then they say that within 3 seconds, people open a text. Conversely, email open rate is about, on the high end, 30%.
Wow.
That's the high end.
That's the high
Big
end.
difference.
Yeah, huge difference.
And you could use a different campaign if we want to do the magazine, the show. If we have, because we have something's coming out. Hopefully, we can announce it tomorrow. Well, we're going to send a ticket for you to come watch a show on the road, a special ticket.
You can send a ticket.
We're going to New York. So I'm not paying for
Oh, you're
people.
going to send me a ticket to come to New York?
Yes.
So excited.
As a matter of fact, you two will be the first guests at this new place because we're going to change the look. And
that's all he can say.
that's all I can say.
Look
And
at
when
him, he's
it-
dying. He's
felt
like bursting.
daggers.
Let me ask you a question. Christmas
son.
in your house. Did he open the presents like on Thanksgiving?
No,
before
because your
Christmas
mother
even
only
came?
let you open one for the night before.
He cannot keep his secret for nothing.
But if I had it my way, how many gifts will we have open Christmas the night before? All of them.
All of them. Yeah,
Because we
you
wanted to
forget
play
it.
with them, right? Remember the train around the tree and everything? I wanted to play with it.
You're like Tom Hanks from Big.
So I tell my son, I said, I'm going to New York. I told you, right? Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be sending out an airline ticket. I'm taking everybody to New York. Yes, we got that deal done.
He's like Christmas. I can't
I
wait to
love
do
it.
Christmas with you.
I want fake snow coming down on that set, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh,
I got a guy, actually.
He does that? Do you know that I wanted to do that when they were kids? I wanted to do it over a house, and nobody would do it in Tampa. It was the craziest thing.
I did an event in Sunrise. It was called Toys for Tots. Well, it wasn't called Toys for Tots. It was a Christmas event, and I put 180,000 pounds of snow in front of Walmart at the Sawgrass Mall, and made it a toy drive.
Wow. 180,000 pounds.
Yeah,
Of
I
real
used
snow?
to. I used to do special events for a
Real snow?
gazillionaire. So
That
they,
was snow stuff?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, and his benefiting was for Make-A-Wish, but he didn't want to just donate money. He wanted to create events so that we could bring in, you know.
How much does that cost?
Well, that was the key. I didn't have a budget. I made my budget, so my budget was my budget, but I think the budget for the whole event was about $160,000. Just the snow.
Are you thinking you
I
wanna
think
do
it.
this now?
Well, you can bring in trucks. They actually brought some trucks in. I'll find out because this is about 10 years ago. So
I
yeah.
know in West Palm, in City Place, they snow every Friday night or something
Yeah.
like that. They do snow.
Is it water-based? Is it snow? Because this was real snow.
No, this is like a water-based.
It melted?
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing a New Year's Eve party here too.
Can we have snow?
We can.
We do paper snow.
Because I think about how many of our friends don't.
I mean, you can eat it, but it's
I don't need it.
foam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't swallow that. You're going to get sick.
I'll have to bring that video. I have a video clip of that event.
It's so cool. It's non-toxic.
Foam.
Yeah, it's snow.
So I poopy foam. No, thank you.
And it's
Moving
sticky
on.
And you can build on it. Like it's like.
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday. Listen.
It was about 2 stories high. So we had kids would donate a toy and then go to the top of the mountain and slide down. And I was involved with the Stagehands Union, and all those guys volunteered to be there.
what
So
are
they
we
would go
waiting
into Walmart. Go into Walmart, get a toy,
off the top of
and
the
go
building.
down the mountain. It was cool.
Can we
Yeah,
start
it was
off the
really
top
cool.
of the building?
Yeah, it was cool.
Hector, right off the top of the building, right into the next
Snow
parking lot.
Mountain, that's what we called it. Snow Mountain.
Shout out to Paramount, which watching.
gonna
Paramount
be there
Dance.
tomorrow.
We're going to be there tomorrow. Come on out and join us. Where is it?
Paramount Dance is on Atlantic, right near Military, I believe it is.
I want to go. I want to try that.
Come tomorrow.
Come dance. You know something?
I would love to.
I want you to take your black book and put it on pause. I think you need a pause moment.
I would love to.
Come on out, Paramount tomorrow. Jay Harmon, a good friend Jay Harmon, says hi as well.
Hey, Jay, we miss you and your
come on
beautiful
down
art.
and say hi because we miss you. Tracy from the casino
Oh, okay.
says hi. How you doing,
New mom.
Tracy? New mom. And we have to send. We owe her an email because we have to do an event down there. I want to do it at the Yankee thing.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. You got to come on that one. The two, you got to come down, have fun. They have like Yankee Stadium and all this food and steaks and everything else.
Yes, we can all breathe again.
Yes. Marty, of course. Marty's a friend of ours. He's on the deal. And good stuff.
You're having a good time over there.
I am. Everybody's writing.
You know what's funny, Jen, is I don't see what he does over here, and then you point, and your foot's on the
Yeah,
table.
because I felt like you needed to be aware that was happening.
I've done that before.
I know you have.
I put creams and stuff and lotions and commotions.
I know.
All for the cause, baby.
And the thing about Moby Pop is it's not just small business, like we talked about small business. You do big corporate accounts as well. And so people who are looking for anything.
Yeah, so it really depends on what you need and what we can segment for you, because even if you have a big corporate account, the end of the day, the goal, the game is customers.
Yes.
So we can customize anything for any size, big, medium, small, whatever you are, we can customize something for you.
And the amazing thing is when she says, I love what everybody does, when you see it working. She says, someone was watching our show and they said, Tracy, I saw your commercial. And you're getting calls because of Moby Pop.
Yeah.
When you realize you get out of your comfort zone, and I got to tell you, we've all gotten out of our comfort zone the past couple weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not it's not always a pretty sight, but when you do it and you watch it grow,
I got no comment.
because you know what, for you, you just magically, you're like the leprechaun from Lucky Charms.
Listen,
You
when
just keep going.
You ever
It's
notice-
magically delicious.
but you
You're like,
know,
this is all good.
When it rains, people say, "Oh, I'm not going out there because it's raining." Or get me an umbrella, and the umbrella breaks in your hand. I say, just go. You're gonna get wet anyway.
And you do.
And you go.
Well, you wear a hat.
That was my rain gear. I learned that the hard way in high school.
But the funny thing is, we have a new alarm company, and he walks in, like you and I walked in next door, and he says, oh, my wife needs a new space. Are there any spaces around? She has an embroidery company.
Right.
So they'll embroider your hat.
And they got a new space down there. They got 2 new
I'm going to
spaces.
I have his card here.
Yeah.
Oh, I need that card, because we want to start doing gear. So I want to start doing the QR codes and put them on people's sleeves, and I want to say "Scan me," and you can just scan.
I kind of want
Wow.
a tattoo
Yeah,
to
we
do
do.
that.
Oh, so we are beta testing these like faux tattoos in the QR code.
Yes.
And they're coming. It goes on your arm, and people can like scan.
Yeah, but I got a hairy arm.
Like Logan's Run,
It
where
won't
you can
work.
just go and you can
Oh, remember
scan.
that? That's one of my
I have to shave my arm.
Logan's Run. I am like a movie buff. I don't know what happened to my brain.
I have to shave my arm.
No,
Well,
I
for
don't-
you, it probably
I don't
wouldn't
know.
be
We'll
good.
beta on you and find out.
Beta me because they already told me.
Beta
they
me,
have to-
baby.
They have to show. That's what they say. You have to
Maybe
shave
your
my
hand
arm.
you can put it on.
Maybe
But
my
then you
hand.
wash your hands a lot. So maybe not.
No, I think you'd be a good beta for us.
I let the beta. You know
Wouldn't
what
that
a
be
beta
great, though?
means? You don't even know what it means, right? I do. Whisper in his bad ear. But that's good stuff coming. And we are also, I wanted to talk to you because Carmen Laser did a deal on Monday. And you have to meet with this. It's so crazy. You have to meet with all 5 of them because we talked about the Moby Pot. But Carmen Laser, Leslie, has this new thing that she's having these 5 people of healing. Now, you must use all the products. And I want to have here at the studio, at the theater, I don't know what the hell you want to call this place. I want to have a health seminar where you come in and you will learn how to get healthy. And we're going to put it on 2 shows, 2 productions going on simultaneously while that whole thing is going on.
No,
It's going to
good.
be a madhouse.
No, love
And
it.
put on your roller skates because everybody wants to see you with roller skates. I don't know why, but that's what they're telling
Because
me.
I'm so proficient at my field.
Well, it comes with training wheels. It has like these rods that sort of doesn't let you fall. And you're going to walk around with this thing in a Moby Pop the world.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what I want to do.
And I think you have that one product, the Life Force.
The Life Force. I have
And
the
then
Life
there's
Force.
Do that.
Mm-hmm.
and then
How
there's
is that?
Yeah.
the stuff you're drinking that you say
The Life Force
lights you
that we
up.
were
Oh,
just
my bad
talking
liquid.
about.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you,
Life
liquid.
Force.
I don't know what it is. I stir it up and I drink it. And Leslie
tastes
gave
like
me a
Jägermeister.
second bottle.
Oh, really?
I'm like, I said, Leslie, are you sure? She gave me a second bottle. I felt so horrible, but I took it anyway.
But the other thing about one of those products is it analyzes, like you're analyzing the blood. I don't know if it analyzes your blood or it analyzes your DNA from the saliva of what foods and what medications are good for your body
2
and
different
not good for
companies.
your body.
It's
So,
a company.
so think about like all these things we know, and we talk about my limited diet. My limited diet is because nothing makes
You
me
don't
feel
eat.
so great.
You don't
But there's
eat.
a reason
Right.
why.
It's
But
limited.
imagine getting a printout of it saying why. Like all of these things that we could alleviate some of the illnesses that we have
Yeah.
by eating the right foods. It doesn't even like almonds and nuts. They're healthy for you. Not healthy for me though. They're not good
Exactly.
for
I
my
can't
gut.
eat them. Actually, I can't eat any like almond or walnut or anything like
I
that.
got
Yeah.
news for you.
Me neither.
I got
Even
news
the
for
nut
you.
butters.
No,
I
I
got-
can't eat them.
I got news for you. Carmen they came out with something that you take and it allows you to have nuts. Now, I said to her, who's going to do
Try
the,
it, yeah.
so she has somebody who comes in highly allergic like
Jackie.
has the EpiPen and everything ready, and they did it on her and it worked. So to be continued. I also wanted
So
to
it's
ask
an so it's an allergy treatment.
okay.
I have an allergy kit that we do allergy treatment similar to hers with the light.
And then you could eat the peanuts?
Yeah, it's an allergy treatment, so it's not actually an allergy test. It actually treats whatever your allergy is through laser.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it possible to do that for like gluten sensitivity?
Yeah, there's environmental, there's emotional, there's foods.
Emotional.
Mm-hmm.
That must be a big pill.
It's not pills.
That's called our show.
That's our show.
I'll bring the allergy kit next time I come.
Very cool. Now, the other thing I want to ask on Moe Pop, can I put together a medical encyclopedia type of deal where I can send this out to doctors all over the world and say, have you seen the latest and the greatest, and have these other alternatives? I mean, it's up to them if they're going to open it. I understand that.
Right, yeah.
But it's at their fingertips because communication, as we said in the first hour, is vital, right?
You can you could actually put it on ours. And what I want to do is we have a sponsor page, but be able to link like to Tracy's page and to you and all of those things. So when people go to our Moby Pop, you can go right to the link and find everything. I did that with Bev and E when they were doing some new spots for us. They said, oh, that's so great.
Yeah.
Because now everyone knows what they're looking at. Instead of my point of view, everyone gets their own ideas. They just click on it.
Might be a good idea. I
Right?
love that. I love that whole medical concept thing, and I saw these things coming at me. I mean, Leslie is fantastic, and I said, when am I going to see Tracy? But I want to do this because this stuff that I'm taking, along with the patches, is working.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it. My legs have never felt this good in my life. So I want to put it out there and see what can be done to spread the word. And this is the best way of doing it. You know, your stuff is easier to do than what we have to do in here.
Yeah, text message marketing, I mean, plus when you have something like Tracy has that can benefit everyone, it's tremendous, the power.
You want to send it out there. And I think doctors are much more open these days. Their patients are getting more sick and more sick. I'm finding many more doctors involved with me and some of the things that I do for a couple of reasons. One, because they see their patients feeling better. Two, because they no longer have to give them tons of medications that are only going to make them more sick. And three, they get paid for it because unfortunately insurance companies don't pay for it. So now they're actually making money again, because for a while the doctors were being very discouraged and not making any money, and nobody wants to be a doctor anymore.
And they also don't know what to do sometimes. Like when I told Treddy, I said, I went for all these tests and they all came back normal. Thank goodness they came back normal. And everyone looked and said, how could you be so sick? And all of these things come back normal. I should have just told you, and you knew exactly what it was. I burnt out my adrenal glands. No surprise.
And it's funny because you got that information from talking to one person.
In a half a second.
We had somebody on the show that he went to this doctor, who sent him to that doctor, who sent him to that doctor, and then they send him back to the original doctor. And he says, what is this? He felt like a rat on a wheel.
And they don't know what it is.
But I know you. And so what happens, you go to a doctor and they look at your blood and look at x-rays and all this and that, but they don't ask you about your life. They don't say, what have you done in the last 3 weeks? Like, what's going on in your life? What are you eating? What are you not eating? Are you sleeping? They don't ask you that.
I also feel like they treat the symptom, not the systemic cause.
Right, they treat
so
symptoms.
You'll get it again. You're going to get sick again because the actual cause has never been treated.
Yeah, that's what they learn. They learn how to treat symptoms. This is like the biggest disruption in the country
and that's
right
what
now.
Happened. I had it, and I didn't rest, and I totally burnt myself out. And by the next week, it was like, boom, you are done.
Right, but
and
it
that's what
changes
happened.
too because the
It
stress
just got
level,
worse, right? The stress level
it's not
and
like
fighting
it's going
for it.
down, it's going up.
Well, her immune system was completely depleted, so anything could come along and she would get it because she was just not sleeping and she was stressed out like crazy and running around like crazy and worried. And
I don't know why you worry so much.
I even canceled like 6 appointments with you and finally said, what is going on? I said, it's not that I don't want to see you. I don't want to expose anyone to whatever it was, but now I can go back.
I
and
was
heal.
like, wow, is Dawn mad at me? What's going on?
And it's funny because in the 4
And you
years
shouldn't
we've
feel
been doing
good.
this, I never said to you, okay, go home, but you looked like you had enough.
We sent 2 interns home on Monday.
Yeah, because
That
they
were
were
sick.
I says, no relapsing in here. I don't even know, I haven't even checked on JJ.
She's going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah, we need to spray around here.
Let's go to a quick
You
commercial
guys are
break.
passing it
Let's burn
around.
a garbage can.
We weren't even here yet. I think that was
But
part
you're
of
all
the reason.
together,
Now
so
we're all
you're-
together.
Let's burn a garbage can. Remember we used to do that in New York and do the doo-wop?
That's right. Set it on fire.
Let's do it. Set it on fire. Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Boca. Products of purest natural ingredients and providing a safe alternative method for relief from many symptoms, creating a healthier lifestyle without the use of opioids. Use hemp Boca products for improved mental health and overall well-being. It's safe, legal, and non-psychoactive. Our pure and high-quality CBD is from clean industrial hemp, then extracted slowly over days to produce the strongest and most effective products on the market. Made in the U.S. with no synthetic ingredients. Committed to bringing our customers the highest grade CBD oil on the market. Our industrial hemp, it's organic with no solvents and pesticides, gluten-free, vegan, full spectrum, and third-party double lab tested. Our top priority is your health and wellness, and we are confident you will love our products and the amazing relief so you can enjoy the things you love to do. Try our products and start living a healthier lifestyle. Hemp Boca. Good health and good sense are 2 of life's greatest blessings.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would just listen? It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power. A platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions. A voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have the platform to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 80800. That's CAFE to 80800.
Boca. Products of purest natural.
And you missed it by a half a second.
Talking to my son.
Talking to your son, I'm glad he's here.
I'm talking
we got
to my
the
mad
jiu-jitsu
son.
queen.
You know-
There are so many doors here. People are coming in and out of every which
I
way.
couldn't find where the hell I was. Do you know what he tells me?
What?
Unbelievable. You got to paint. I said,
The warehouse,
please,
right? I know.
don't say that. Because all Teddy wants to do is paint. Everybody wants to paint. I got a lot of other things going on here. Forget about the paint right now.
Yeah, we need to paint
I
some
think
things.
paint's important. Paint really sets the whole mood, the energy. You're going to paint, yes. I think it's important.
Essential oils in paint, right?
I did.
Are you helping?
Tracy and Jen, they're going to help with a color palette, and everyone is.
Color. He tells me it looks like a doctor's office is too white. This is what I said yesterday.
Listen, we got in. We have a home base. We're set up, and now we've got time to room by room do what we got to do. But you know, to do these walls, you need a ladder.
Who knows?
Yeah, you need to soften this room a little bit, though, especially because, you know, we'll all look better. We're already in lights.
You know, the funny thing is that the other studio had white walls.
Yeah.
But I think the picture, I don't know. We'll figure it out. The lights are a
Turn
little
on-
different.
turn on
lighting
and
was
see what it
different.
looks like.
Yeah, the lighting was
It's
different.
just so much light.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying make it.
How does it look,
just-
Hector?
Not
You
so
need a
good?
little more atmosphere.
Yes.
Colder?
So we're going to work on that. And
You know what you could even do is just change your light bulbs out. Yeah. That's all
They
you
just
really
put
need to
those
do.
in.
Put amber ones in or
I would-
something.
Yeah, softer ones.
they make fluorescents that are soft. We got to get a tall ladder, Freddie.
I don't know. I don't like fluorescents anyway, so they're poison.
LEDs?
They're poison.
And that's what we need. And the next studio, you know, we've got work, and all ideas are welcome because that's when my ADD gets in the way, and I'm like here and here, and then I get
That
overwhelmed.
doesn't
and-
look too bad.
Well, we have a lot
With
of
the
people
lights
that will
off, it
help.
doesn't look too bad.
I don't know if that's what the lights off are on, though.
It is. Now I turn it back on.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't look too bad. Not too bad.
It'll be a little cozy. Hector's like, not so much.
You want? How's that? Does it look better, Hector? Or are you a man of a million words? It didn't look good.
Well, it looks colder if you it looks colder if you do it with that camera, but warmer if you do it with the webcam.
We're going to set up the equipment over the weekend also. We got some things to do, but I'm
your
excited.
Here is incredible.
But
I mean,
right,
you guys
we're
did
here.
Such a great job.
Oh, yeah,
getting in.
absolutely.
We're here, and well, if you come here before the weekend, you're going to see we've got multiple sets because our mini pack is set up. So it looks like we're in remote, but we're really here.
Your dad says hi.
Hi, Dad. But we're here, and that's the beautiful thing about it is we have a new home, and our home is open to everyone, and that is why
Love
we
it.
have this space.
Love it.
We have beautiful floors.
Marble floors. Freddie, I
Nice.
want you to take this and walk up and down the street and tell everybody about the Brooklyn Cafe show.
He'll be arrested.
Can
And
you be
networking events.
arrested?
I would love to do a Moby Pop event
I
here.
would love that. Yeah.
Healing moments. I talked to Felice about doing a yoga. We have so much space. We can do yoga.
Yeah.
We can do healing. We can do anything.
I'm going to start doing my masterminds, so I need a bigger space. I have too many people to do it in my space.
Fred X is
Plenty of
coming to
space
town.
now. We have plenty. How
Another
nice is
Fred
it to
X.
welcome people to our home and say we've got plenty of space? Come.
My son says to paint. It's sort of. You guys know how to paint? Does anybody here know how to paint?
I like it when everyone talks to Teddy.
It's yes, girl.
You and my daughter.
Yes, guy.
I said, me and Chelsea will go.
Chelsea
Yes,
and
ma'am.
Teddy will paint next week in Chelsea.
They're gonna handle those 18-foot ceilings?
No.
Well, you got to use a banana stick.
Yeah.
It's a long stick.
You just get one of the really long rollers.
Longer than my broom.
Oh yeah. It's very long and it weighs a lot. Weighs a lot. You got to bring it in to.
I think we do one room at a time. JP, you're on bathroom duty. She said you have never seen anyone that can decorate a bathroom like she can. So I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Bathroom's important.
Is it gonna have like wild animals and stuff in there?
She's visualizing it with her crystals.
Look at Manuel, sort of like the idea. Look at him. He's very happy.
No
Yeah,
pink
good.
feathers. I do want to build a green room. We got things we want to build and do.
You got a lot of stuff. You had a lot of people coming in over there the other way.
Sweet 13. That must be Comcast, Freddie.
Must be. If that's Comcast, let him in. Teddy, go see if it's Comcast.
And she's going. Have you ever
Comcast,
seen
we're
anyone
coming.
quietly run a business like this while we're on air?
Yeah, she's good.
It's a beautiful thing. So tell us about the event tonight again, Tracy, where people can find you.
Oh, I'm going to be at the Cornell Museum at Old School Square. It's called Symphony of the Senses. So it's a series of symphonies of concerts that they do. This one, let's see, this one is featuring Marlene Farkas's Celebrating Women in Music and New Directions, an innovative and immersive music series.
Oh, she's sponsoring it?
I guess this one is her concert series.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
Symphonia.
And your Moby Pop, how people can find healing moments and all of everything that you do.
Yeah, Moby Pop. You're going to text healing to 55312. All my services will come up, and if you click on the menu on the top, each service has its own page and pictures and info. And if you click text me, you'll get my phone.
And Jen, what's going on Moby Pop? Your next event? Where are you going to be?
We are looking for space as our big event.
Okay.
We've outgrown our office, and now we're looking for new space, hopefully soon, and we can then have a big event there as well.
How much space?
Probably about maybe 1,300, 1,400 square feet.
Nice big space.
Yeah.
Everyone's, it's so nice to see everyone's business growing and thriving, right?
Yes.
And it's just about keep going. And it doesn't come without getting out of your comfort zone and without adrenal fatigue and all of these things.
Yeah,
But
no more of that.
we have ways to help everybody, and that's the beautiful
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
So let's
Yeah.
give out your Moby Pop, Jen.
If you go to your text function and start a new text, at the very top, the phone number is 55312. The message pop, press send, and you'll get all my information.
And your
you
show
go.
tonight?
My show tonight,
Jen G Show.
G show tonight, 6:30 to 7. So
We're going to
surprise
talk about
guest.
surprise guest.
It'll be a surprise to all of us.
6:30 to 7 on WNN 95.3 FM and 1470 AM. But big changes coming in December because you're now going to be on 3 FMs
You're right.
and an
Wow.
AM. So the reach has gone from 3.2 million to 9.6 million listeners on this new mega station.
Nice.
It's unbelievable, the reach, and that's coming as of December 1st. So you'll be able to
Nice.
tune into still 95.3, but then there's going to be a couple other FMs. The AM stays the same, and the reach just gets bigger and bigger.
Crazy.
So I'm really excited
Nice.
about that.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
So a lot of new changes. Are you happy?
We will be lit up for Comcast today.
All I can tell you is you got to do the paper towel trick.
And I'm going to tell you another thing. The alarm guy is on top of the pad where we want to do the podcast. He says double plywood floors. It took him a drill bit this big to get through.
How do you get up there?
He has a ladder.
Better not tell Teddy.
No, Teddy's right there standing next to him.
She's already up there.
So the podcast loft seems to, it's going to happen. It's either going to happen.
Unbelievable.
And my son says, paint it black, Dad. Paint it black. You know, he's seen me paint all my life. Paint it black. So with the lights and everything, we'll see what we do.
Got a lot to go. And again, your Moby Pop?
Healing. Text healing to 55312.
And we're going to put all the information, all our sponsors are going to be up and running on all of our social media platforms. Ev is working on it, B's working on it, JP's working on an event on Wednesday. We're having a soft open here at the cafe. It's going to be a potluck lunch Thanksgiving because
Soft open Wednesday.
we've got so much, we really have so
Yeah.
much
When
to
are you
be
gonna open
thankful
the
for.
champagne?
I had to put that in my
Wednesday.
calendar.
No. Monday. Are we
Okay.
here Monday?
We're here Monday.
And we're here Tuesday?
We're here Tuesday.
And we're here Wednesday.
And we're here
We're
Wednesday.
here right now.
We are home.
I know.
I gotta find a
I gotta find me
champagne.
a bottle somewhere.
Tomorrow we're at Paramount Ballroom Dance, so come on out. Manuel, it's about the first date dancing.
Manuel, you're going to be tomorrow's guinea pig. You know that. You're going to show us how the first day works at Paramount Dance.
We're going to be in Delray Beach on Atlantic and
He's so
Military at
excited.
Paramount Ballroom Dancing. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Look at Hector holding his head.
We're going to learn to dance.
Hector, you dance? You do?
He's probably really
Look at
good.
it. Latino style? You do merengue and salsa? You do salsa?
Aw, that's sweet.
That's good.
It's like a giant teddy bear.
All right. Stay tuned, everyone. Have
Gentle
a great day.
giant.
Thank you so much for joining us. Day 2. We're in our new home. Our doors are always welcome. Be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow, same time at Paramount Dance.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
See you then.
Welcome a new sponsor to the show. It's AMP2 TV. the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet TV radio production company, discover AMP2 TV, a full-service production company that can provide all streaming videos in studio or remotely. They offer web page development, and they use all the latest platforms to help make all your business selling points more powerful. They can do remotes or live radio streaming as well as tape productions for social media platforms and television. AMP2 TV can handle all of your television needs, including closed caption for a perfect on-air telecast. Choose from a variety of creative TV and radio packages or visit one of their many studios to get your creative juices flowing. Come and see why AMP2 TV works with many major companies including Comcast, Bravo, and Fox 29, as well as individuals and businesses of all types and sizes. To see samples of their work or to find out more, visit their website at amp2.tv. That's A-M-P, the number 2.tv, or call them at 866-224-5422. Feel free to call for a quote or just a consult of how to put your business on a social media platform or radio platform, or just doing a show that is covered by all platforms. Call 866-224-5422 and make an appointment. That's 866-224-5422.
About it for today. Even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more goodwill next time. You can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.